As you can see here, I have removed my card from my system. So, yeah, this is a micro RTX case actually, and all my components fix perfectly in this case. So that was the heatsink which I told, which I have placed for my SSD, and sorry, my so this was the support which I have made for my GPU. So this part is from a Technic set which I used to play when I was a kid. So what I did was I just took that and put on an support bar on top and then glued it down. I didn't screw it down, but just glued it with double side tape and covered it with red tape to match the theme. So this really looks good. So about the GPU. So the GPU, what I've had done is I have placed an laptop fan and converted this supply to an USB port supply. So this cable runs through my case and goes out the back, and then I power it through an USB power supply. So the air from here pushes in and goes through this and comes out, just typically just like a blower style GPU cooler. And I have sealed this part. So this part is sealed with tape. But what I observed was this was not absorbing a lot of heat. So previously I tried just with one heatsink and 0.25 mm thermal pads that worked really well. But this is not mounted with thermal pad. This is with thermal tape. Thermal tape doesn't have an as good heat conductivity, so I'm able to see like when I touch over here, this plate is really hot. But when I touch the heatsink, it's not that hot. So I can confirm from that that the thermal conductivity is not that good. So I'm removing this setup and then moving this fan over here. So the chip is directly over here, and I'm moving the fan over here. So it's going to blow direct air on this heatsink. So sorry, not heatsink, but the heat plate. So I think that will work out. So let's see. This is how I have mounted my fan in the back of the cooler. So these are like small pieces of 3M double-sided tape, and this gray tape it really works so well. And you may ask like why I have done an ugly job, but you need to like seal the edges perfectly. So otherwise the air will escape from the edges, and it's not going to give as much as air outtake from the front. So that's why I did this. I have removed just one of these aluminum blocks. So this is how it looks, and these are the thermal tape which I told you. These are sticky. So you can see it's pretty sticky. It doesn't come that easily. And these tapes are like silicone, and I think these are like fiber mesh infused silicone. So like they do not have any specific silicone material which would conduct heat better, but generally these are like moist materials, and this is very thin. This is not even 0.25 mm, it's lesser than that. So from the proximity itself it should absorb heat from here. So that's what I thought, but apparently it's not. So I will be removing all of these. So this is the plan right now. So I'm just going to place the fan right above the super logo, so like it is just few inches from the heat path. So as far as I know, the heat is exactly coming from the wording where RTX is. So that is the place where the chip is, and this will help it cool much better. So as you can see, it's blowing the air now. So if we want to see the airflow, it's really fast. So you can see the paper is literally standing over there. It's that fast, and cool air breeze. I'm able to feel it from starting from here to all the way here. So this part, exactly this part gets cool. I think this is the final version of the cooling which I'm gonna be doing. And regarding the other versions, I will just add some screenshots
from which you can see those.